All right, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time seeing one of my videos, welcome. If you've seen one before, then welcome back. We are going to be talking today about a company that is making a lot of waves in the crypto world right now. Before I get started, if you wouldn't mind, if you feel I've earned it, drop a like after you've watched the video, subscribe, and quick disclaimer. This is my son's bedroom back here. I'm trying to get through this video without any editing. It takes like 3 times as long. He's 4 years old. Sometimes 4-year-olds do things like scream at the top of their lungs, or he could come crashing through this wall like the Kool-Aid man here at any point in time, and it is what it is. So if you hear any yelling, it's fine. I'll try to avoid it as much as I can, but it may happen. And second, yeah, I'm wearing a Raven shirt. Deal with it, get used to it. So let's get right into this without wasting any more time. So the company itself is called Net Savings Link Incorporated. Their website, NSAV for short, NSAV Holding Inc., or just NSAV, ticker symbol NSAV. As you can see here, they got their fancy little crypto thing going on. They got a countdown up here for a cryptocurrency exchange coming August 9th. You may think like another crypto exchange, what's the big deal? Well, these guys aren't just a crypto exchange. They got their hooks in all over the place, and it's just they're just increasingly getting in the crypto world. So let's dive in. What do they got to say here? NSAV's primary focus is to continue making acquisitions and deals in the cryptocurrency sector. We at NSAV believe that we will be a leading player in the over 200 billion annual cryptocurrency market. We are operating in a similar fashion to a venture cap, and this is a little bit old here. They haven't updated this portion quite yet. We are operating in a similar fashion to a venture capital firm in the crypto, digital asset, and blockchain space. However, we do plan on developing our own solutions as well, such as developing our own cryptocurrency exchange, which they've already done and plan on releasing, and our own schedule for releasing August 9th. NSAV is poised to be a leader in the decentralized finance sector in China and globally for years to come. NSAV, along with our partner Silver Bear Capital, has the capability, resources, and the team to get this done. So who is Silver Bear Capital? A small group of seasoned professionals experienced in securities, collateralized lending, and international banking and finance. Founded in 2011 and headquartered in Beijing, China, the firm's services include buy-side and sell-side mergers and acquisitions, equity placement, debt placement, and security-based financing. So they partner with them to make these sort of moves that they've been making. As you see here on their holdings page on their website, I'll leave the link down in the description box. You can check all this stuff out yourself. Just want to go over a couple things here. They've partnered with Silver Bear Capital and TG Private Equity, as we saw just a moment ago. NSAV's prized stakeholding Virtua Broker has launched globally as of May 31st, and they are a platform based on artificial intelligence. They offer a huge range of trading services such as portfolio management, price search function, and more. Their platform supports nearly all the major cryptocurrency exchanges, including Coinbase, Binance, Bitfinex, and Kraken. Those are the leaders in that sector. And they're just, you see all their numbers here: 2 billion, 4.2, 404 million, 1.2 billion. So they have a holding in this Virtua Broker. And here we let's see where we got right here. Where is it at? So here we got details on that. Virtua Broker's platform supports nearly all the major cryptocurrency exchanges. Like I said, NSAV has acquired a 10% shareholding in Virtua Broker and has an exclusive option to acquire an additional 20% stake. In addition, NSAV has been granted preemptive rights, which gives the potential to increase its shareholding in the future. So in case you weren't familiar with preemptive rights, I had to look up exactly what it all meant myself. in the US are usually an incentive for early investors and a way for them to offset some of the risks. They are contract clauses that grant early investors the option to buy additional shares in any new offering in an equal amount to their original ownership stake. Also called anti-dilution provisions, these rights guarantee that the early investors can maintain their clout as the company and its number of outstanding shares grow. So basically that means, you know, if they buy in originally, let's just use $1 as an example, then the price goes up and the company decides to do an offering for $5, they still have the right, based on their contract, you know, terms, to buy in at a specific price below that already predetermined price. And it also, if the amount of shares grow, let's say they have a 20% voting rights in the company, if the amount of shares grow past to where they own less than 20% of that outstanding shares / value of the company, they still get to keep that 20% voting rights. So back here, they also have a 50% stake in SBCDF Investment Inc., which is the Silver Bear Capital decentralized finance investment, which will be launching the SBC Unix X token very soon, which it's going to be called the Stux token, STUX, and we'll talk about that a little bit here more. And as you can see here at the bottom, NSAV also holds 20% equity with the option to acquire an additional 10% stake in New York City-based blockchain-driven rideshare platform RideHails LLC. Here's just a little bit about RideHails. Drivers can earn up to 35% more than their counterparts at Uber and Lyft. RideHails uses intelligent technology to provide a customizable platform for each of its users to create a network of business and service providers that other businesses and customers can access. The RideHails platform will have a digital wallet that uses NSAV's Stux token as the cryptocurrency of choice. And as you can see down here, ride-sharing market in the US has already exceeded $34 billion and $8 billion in New York City alone. RideHails will have direct access to 60% of this market within 12 months, and it currently has access to over 120,000 licensed drivers from the New York taxi, blah, blah, blah area. So like I said, these guys have their hooks in all over the place. They've got the partnership with Rideshare, the stake in Rideshare, who is going to be using this coin that Silver Bear has come up with. They have a 50% stake in Silver Bear, so it's basically their own coin they're going to be using with a company that they now have a potential 30% stake in that has an enormous amount of business in the New York area already. And so this stock is still trading at an absurdly low price in my book, absurdly low, and we'll get into that after we're done talking about this here. And one of the last things I wanted to go over, so there's a couple different numbers I've seen as far as their outstanding shares. I've seen 4.5 billion, I've seen 3.7 billion, but whatever that is, in an OTC stock, it's going to be in the billions. So everybody always worries about reverse splits, right? They always worry about reverse splits. They don't want to, you see what happens after reverse splits, everything sells off. When you got 4 billion shares, your options are limited. So what did they do to kind of alleviate some of those concerns? They have a clause to give even more confidence to all loyal NSAV shareholders in the global markets. NSAV is the only company on the OTC with an anti-reverse split clause in its articles of incorporation, guaranteed. That is shareholder protection. So that is obviously a great thing. So that for shareholders, the only way they can get these shares out of the market is to buy them back out of the market and get rid of them themselves. They did no reverse split. I believe this was a 10-year clause, and it says it was in their articles of incorporation. So I mean, there's still quite a ways to go out of that 10 years that nobody has to worry about any kind of reverse split on this stock. And why would that be a concern for a lot of people? I mean, if you go over here to the charts, it's still trading at just under 10 cents. 9.8 cents it closed the other day. 9.8 cents. I mean, I've already made a killing in this thing, and it's still not even 10 cents. I mean, this is Okay, my camera, I didn't even see my, oh, my bad. Hold on a second, let me fix this camera. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, I'm gonna try to avoid on this channel telling people when they should buy something, or price targets, prices they should buy things at. You know, I'll point out what I see on the charts, but I mean, this is uncharted territory at this point. I mean, I can't tell you much anything here. I can tell you that it's, you know, I don't know. I can't give you any advice on what to do here, but at under 10 cents, I mean, you really gonna, a year from now, you're gonna be worried about where you bought this thing at? I'm not gonna be. I am up 470% currently, something like that in 2.5 weeks. You know, so it's not something I'm really gonna worry about at this point. I mean, a year from now, who knows where this thing's gonna be? I mean, August 9th, when their crypto exchange comes out, I mean, who's gonna care? I think this thing has a long way to go before it even thinks about taking any kind of turnaround here on the price action. So that's my take on it. I'm just gonna leave it there. Like I said, I will leave the link for their website in the description so that people can look at their website and they can dig into it a little more if they want to. But I just want to give you the general outlook on what this company is and what they're doing and what kind of potential they've got. You know, it's right there for you to see for yourself. You know, I don't need to tell you much anything as far as that goes, but I'm going to leave it there. If you guys like the video, please leave a like on the way out, and thank you for watching.